The yeas are 52. The nays are 47. The motion is agreed to. The joint resolution will be placed on the calendar.
In a massive rebuke against Donald Trump, the United States Senate, in a vote of 52 to 47, which you just saw there, voted to advance a war powers resolution aimed at restricting Donald Trump from taking further military action in Venezuela without explicit congressional authorization. You have Republican Senators Murkowski, Young, Paul, Collins, and Hawley joining with the Democrats in that 52 to 47 vote. The war powers resolution now advances, but Donald Trump is threatening to veto it, and he is saying that he has absolute power to launch invasions wherever he wants to in the Western Hemisphere. Now, as the Senate has essentially rebuked Donald Trump there, the Trump regime sources are telling Reuters and others that they plan to do a hostile takeover of Greenland by way of paying Greenlanders between $10,000 and $100,000 each if they support secession and they basically become traitorous and treasonous to Greenland and sell out their own country to the United States. This is an unprecedented, hostile, and I would even say an act of potential war at this point to engage in this type of economic coercion against the sovereignty of a country. Here's how it's being reported by Reuters. Trump administration considers paying Greenlanders to join U.S. U.S. officials are discussing offering Greenlanders $10,000 to $100,000 each to support secession from Denmark and U.S. affiliation, to say that they're now part of the U.S. So let me just get this straight. As the Trump regime is taking away health care from tens of millions of Americans, they are trying to subsidize oil companies to the tune of $100 billion in Venezuela. They've given $40 billion or plus to Argentina. The United States is saying they want to, or Trump regime is saying they want to raise their military budget to $1.5 trillion, up from $900 billion, then up from one. Then a reporter asks, so the state investigation agency says they're being cut out. What's your response to cutting out the state agency from being able to investigate possible crimes by ICE? And Noem says, we're not letting them get anywhere near this. So the Trump regime covering up child sex trafficking rings, covering up war crimes off the coast of Venezuela and in the Pacific, covering up Donald Trump's medical records, covering up the murder of Renee Nicole Macklin Good. This is a regime of terrorists, a regime of cover-up, a regime of criming. Here, let's play this clip right here.
Secretary, minutes ago, the head of Minnesota State Investigations Agency said that they had been cut out of the investigation into the fatal shooting in Minneapolis. Can you explain that reversal?
I'd like to know where they've been and why they're not out on the streets investigating all of these people that are harassing and inciting violence on law enforcement officers right now. They're allowing this situation to be volatile. They're not doing their work. They haven't for years, and maybe they should get to work a little bit on the unprecedented fraud that we've seen in Minnesota and in Minneapolis by people that stole from American citizens and diverted funds away from vulnerable people and programs and services that they needed and put it into their own pockets. Minnesota is a train wreck. It is corrupt, and it was under the leadership of Governor Walz and this mayor that they allowed it to happen, and they let criminals and illegals and people abuse programs and steal the money, and now they're allowing violence to go forward on the streets as well.
This also finds the Minneapolis Police Department, county sheriffs, the federal authorities at this point, they don't want.
I won't put a blanket statement out like those other individuals will. What I would say is I welcome them to come and help us. Come help us make sure that the streets are safe, that laws are enforced, and that we can do the right thing to make sure that American citizens come first. Yes, sir. They have not been cut out. They don't have any jurisdiction in this investigation. Yeah.
Next, a reporter asked Noem, what do you make of Tom Homan saying that we should wait, though, for an investigation before we draw conclusions about what took place? And Noem's like, I don't know about that statement. But now he's saying what we're saying, that the officer was in the right. Here, play this clip.
Yes.
What did you make of Tom Homan's comments yesterday that we should wait for an investigation before determining, as you have, that in this incident it was self-defense and that he felt that his life was...
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are talking about big breaking news from the United States of America. This news is about Donald Trump, the United States Senate, and a very serious topic called war. Recently, the US Senate voted against giving full war power to the president. After this vote, Donald Trump became very angry. He strongly reacted to these decisions. Many people are now asking, is the US Senate trying to stop Donald Trump? Is America moving away from war? What does this mean for the future? In this video, we will explain everything step by step so everyone can understand. Please watch this video till the end. This is very important story. What is the US Senate? Before we move forward, let us understand something simple. What is the US Senate? The US Senate is part of Congress. Congress has two parts. The Senate, the House of Representatives. The Senate makes laws, approves decisions, control power of the president. The Senates represent the people of America. That is why the Senate is very powerful. What are war powers? Now let us understand war powers. War powers means who can start a war, who can attack another country, who decides military actions in the US constitutions. Congress has the power of declare war, but over time many presidents use military power without full approval. This caused long war, huge spreading, loss of lives. Because of this, many senators want strong rules. What did the Senate vote on? The Senate vote on is resolutions. This resolution said the president cannot start a war alone. Congress must approve major military actions. No Senate attacks without decisions. The goals of this vote was to protect peace, to stop unnecessary war, to limit presidential power. This vote passed with support from both parties. This is very important. Why is this connected to Donald Trump? Even though Trump is not president right now, this vote is strongly connected to him. Why? Because Donald Trump likes strong decisions, supports military power, believes in fast actions. Many senators believes if Donald Trump become president again, he may use military power quickly. So they want rules ready before time. Donald Trump did not like this at all. Donald Trump reactions. After the Senate vote, Donald Trump reacted strongly. Supporters say that Donald Trump criticized the Senate, called the vote weak, said America needs strength. Donald Trump believes a strong president keep America safe. Delay can be dangerous. Enemies take advantage. Donald Trump supports agree with him, sports anger with him. They said Trump protect America. The Senate is scared. These reactions became viral. Donald Trump thinking about war. Donald Trump has a clear thinking. He believes peace come thought strength. America must show power. Enemies should fear America. Donald Trump often say strong leader prevent war, but critics say power can create conflict. Fear can cause mistake. War should be last option. This difference is very important. Senate side of the story. Now let us see the Senate's side. Senate said war kills a innocent people, war destroy country, war cost too much money. They believe decisions must be slow and careful. They also said one person should not decide war. Congress present represent Congress represents all Americans. Debates is important. This message was clear: no more surprise war. Americans passed war lessons. America has fought many wars. Some examples: Vietnam War, Iraq War, Afghanistan War. These war lasts many years, took many lives, create long problems. Afghanistan War list 20 years. Afghanistan War lasted 20 years. Iraq War created instability. Many senators remember this pain. They do not want history to repeat. Trump and Iran crisis. During Donald Trump presidency, there was a big crisis with Iran. The U.S. killed General uh, Qasem Soleimani. After this, fear spread across the world. People talk about war, World War III. Markets became unstable. Fear spread across the world. People talking about World War III. Markets became unstable. Some people supported Donald Trump, others were very scared. This movement changed opinions, Americans people's reactions. The Americans people is divided. Some people say we want peace, we are tired to war, money should be spent at home. Other people say America must be strong, enemies understand power, weakness invites attack. Social media is full of debates. Media war in the USA. US media also reacted strongly. Some channels said Senate did the right thing, Trump lost influence. Other channels said Donald Trump is being blocked, established fears him. This shows how media is divided. What if Trump returns as president? If Donald Trump becomes president again, he may challenge this rule. He may pressure Congress. Political fights may increase. Experts say future will be very tense. The balance of power will be tested. Impact on world politics. Impact on world politics. This decision does not affect only America. Other countries are watching: China, Russia, Iran, North Korea. They want to know, will America choose peace or power? This vote sent a message to the world. Final message to viewers. This story is not simple, it is about leadership, responsibility, peace as war. Donald Trump wants power. The Senate wants control. The people want safety. The future is uncertain. Okay, if you like the video, comment, subscribe. Tell us in comment, should president have war power or should Congress decide? Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video. The balance of power will be tested. Impact on world politics. These decisions does not affect only America. Other countries war watching: China, Russia, Iran, North Korea. They want to know, will America choose peace or power? This vote sent a message to the world. Final message to viewers. This story is not simple, it is about leadership, responsibility, peace as war. Donald Trump want power, the Senate's want control, the people want safety, the future is uncertain. Ending: call to action. If you like the video, then subscribe the channel. Tell you us in comment, should president have war power or should Congress decide? Thank you for watching my video. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Take care.